Block bots, man. Ain't got no time for block bots, I'll tell you that. But I tell you what, I really didn't expect things to go this crazy this quickly. Like, already we're seeing block bots being used, seeing a narrative being reinforced. Things are happening as many of us, I guess, we predicted. We've seen more collusion go on, and people trying to do things, trying to get people's channels banned, or because they disagree with them about a bit of paper with an image on it and with some words. And that's it. It's this, I've said this multiple times, this is comic books. That's all it is. It's comic books. Why would you want to try and take down someone's channel for a difference of opinion and then get caught red-handed doing that, and then decide to use a block bot because you claim that there are trolls after you, but you've just been caught red-handed, and you really want to use the block bot to shield yourself from any criticism and stop people seeing what you're plotting to do. That's pretty much the whole reason of a block bot being used. They claim it's because of harassment and XYZ and all this other stuff, whereas really it's not. It's just so that people can't see what they're up to. Because for SJWs, and I'm not using that as a pejorative, but for SJWs, there are no bad tactics, only bad targets. And that 100% is the truth. They will stoop to any level. If they hate you, they're coming after you in one way or another, so you've kind of got to protect yourself, really. Again, we've seen all this before in the past. This has been going on for a while now, and we've seen it in other things, and it's happened online before. It's like history repeating itself, and we're just there watching it going, really? We know what the steps are. We know what the steps are. And I can't believe they think that we're not smart enough to realise. And again, like I said, it's a narrative being strengthened once again. And it's just interesting to see as to what the next step will be, because it's already being reinforced. Some random troll will send someone something, and then that person will then provide the evidence and but somehow claim that this is somehow the norm and this is everyone. It's one troll taking advantage of a situation. That's all it is. I don't know why anyone takes a random troll comment seriously. It's a random troll comment. If you ignore them, they go away. People on YouTube and Twitter talking about comic books have legitimate grievances. They state what their grievances are. And their grievances are to do with art and writing and inking. In other words, anything in a comic and how a comic is written or drawn. That's it. I don't understand why. Well, of course I'm not going to understand it because I'm not one of them, but the narrative now is being reinforced with comic book journalists as well. So we'll see this be kind of like the norm, that they'll refer to fans or a certain group of fans and readers as being a certain thing when they're not that certain thing. And it sucks to see because, like I said, I've seen it before, seeing history repeat itself. And it's just annoying at the end of the day. It's like, come on, be a grown-up about it. If you disagree with someone, refute their points. It can't be that hard, but instead you're trying to take down someone's channel because you can't refute that point. Because you have nothing to refute, you just personally dislike a specific individual. Which is childish. It's stupid, it's dumb. And I feel like they need to grow up. Like anyone who's using a block bot or claiming to be using a block bot for XYZ reason when it isn't really that reason, it's like, come on, please, like, get over yourself and grow up. I mean, quite simply, now I'm like thinking things are gonna get worse. I can't really see things getting any better. For people like myself and you watching this, just to continue, just to like, obviously state your grievances. State your grievances, and that's it. I mean, there's a lot of people out there who, for some reason, they've got some form of like guilt, so to speak. And I'm not gonna like say it's a certain type of person, although it kind of is, and I could call that kind of person out, but I'm not gonna, just because I don't want to get kind of like into the whole identity politics thing, because I'm not about that. There's always been loads of different kind of characters introduced over time. I mean, if you look at Marvel, like, I don't know, like 10 years ago, like look at like Young Avengers. Look at that group with like Patriot, Eli Bradley. Look at those characters. You're telling me that isn't a diverse group of characters? So having diverse characters isn't a new thing. It's been around for a while. It's just that getting them to the forefront is, well, I wouldn't say the difficult bit, but essentially just cut and pasting or replacing with obviously an old character with a new one. That's lazy. Like, that's what people have been saying for ages. Just give us new shit, or take the old characters, the old diverse characters, and push them to the forefront. It's not that difficult. I don't know why people are reacting like there's never been any heroes of colour before. There has. This isn't something brand new. And there's some people out there that, I don't know, feel guilty. So they do the whole representation thing. Like, oh, it's really important to have X and X, XX represented in what have you. And it's like, yeah, it's kind of important, just because really all people are capable of doing good things. So yeah. But I'm not the only one who gets a benefit from a character that happens to look like me. They may not even have my life experiences. So everyone can enjoy every character from whatever background, as long as the character's written well. And I mean, I don't need it to, I don't know, maybe I just don't have low self-esteem. I don't need it to boost my self-esteem. Like, I don't know what it is, but maybe I'm weird. Getting off track. At the end of the day, all this stuff is stupid, and I wish it didn't have to happen over comic books. But block bots have started. I've noticed that I've been blocked by a few people, and my Twitter is tame. It's tame as hell. Like, there's barely, it's just brain farts. It's just me saying a random thing about something. But I guess I follow the wrong people, so I'm dangerous now as well, or I'm toxic or radioactive. And it's just silly. Essentially, it's just people use block bots because they're doing shady stuff that they don't want certain people to find out about, to use it against them. And people have been caught red-handed. It's either that, or they just want to keep their worldview small and they want to hide behind the block bot. They would rather not have anyone actually refute their point or have a discussion or give a different opinion, because that kind of hurts everything about their ideology, I guess. And it goes against that. It's like, oh, you don't agree with me, and you're actually stating facts. That's what they hate the most. They hate facts. If you come at them with facts, you are the devil. You are Satan. You're a homophobe, XYZ, transphobe, whatever. And it's silly. I wish it would stop. I wish they would grow up. I just wish there was allowed to be some kind of like, some kind of like discourse, like just, I wish people were just allowed to speak and not jump to conclusions when someone says, oh, I hate this character, and I happen to be a minority character, or I hate that specific comic. I wish people would just jump on, oh, well, you only hate it for this reason. And it's like, well, no, it's not. Not if they've actually stated legit reasons as to why they dislike it. But again, I feel like I'm repeating myself. I feel like I've said all this before, and I think it's because I probably have, but stupidness is still continuing. And so I have to repeat myself and bore you lot with one of these videos where I'm just talking about SJW tactics. But like I said, this will continue. I see this continuing now, and I don't know where it's going to go. Like I said, I hope it stops, but I don't think so. I think like it's only going to get deeper. We're knee deep at the moment, and it's just gonna get worse. The only way we can combat it is for it to still keep saying the kind of things that we say, but just come correct. Really, that's all I can. That's the only way to put it. Just Obviously there's going to be a bit of roasting here and there, which is fine, but for the most part, if you actually state your legit grievances and your legit points, then no one can say anything to you. I don't think there's any getting through to any of these comic book journalists who are using block bots. There's no point. If they want to do shady stuff behind block bots, they will go ahead and do that. But I'll tell you one thing for nothing, no one's shutting my channel down, that's for sure. Yo, like, no, it's not gonna happen. It's never. Even if they disagree with me, even if they dislike me, if they've seen any of my videos or not, I have no idea. But you are not shutting my channel down or trying to get one of my videos taken off YouTube or what have you. It's never gonna happen, never gonna allow you to do it. And if it does happen, I will counter one of their points. I will appeal. I'm just not gonna let it happen to me, man, because that shit it's out of control and it's crazy, and I'm not down with that. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe. I've got a review of a trade coming up soon. It's one that you'll actually find quite surprising because there's a current run of it, and no, it's not Nightwing. And the current run was okay to an extent, but it got a bit but there's an older run that people kind of like. Some people quite like it, others don't. I quite liked it a lot, so I'm going to review that. Hopefully that should be up during the weekend, so keep an eye out for it. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. You can catch me on Twitter and Instagram at BigA85GL. And as always, I'll catch you on the next one.